Hi guys, welcome to part 6. This is a continuation of part 5. So in part 5 we have completed 11 tasks. That is, we have configured the basic configurations, and then we have configured the addressing tables, the loopback for NAMWin, and then the default IP route. So now you can see the completion percentage is 25, and all the interfaces here are green. That is, they are connected and they are active, except the internal network here, because this we will be doing now. Okay, this part. So now we move to part B. We are going to create VLANs, and we are going to configure a 8021Q sub interfaces for router board GB. Okay, we'll start here. So create VLANs 10, 20, and 30 in switches as GBE, SWA, GBE, TSO, and FTN main. So these are the three switches which we are going to work. So I will do it for one switch, and then we will you can do it for the others. So we are here. So just show VLAN brief to check whether we already have any VLANs associated, or any VLANs which are already created. But no, we have VLAN 1, so we don't have any VLANs, so we can create VLANs. So VLAN 10, we can refer to the VLAN table here. VLAN 10, the name is 10. VLAN 20, name is 20. VLAN 13, name is 30. Make sure that the names are case sensitive. Okay, so this is how you create VLANs. Creating VLANs the same way you can do it for GB, TSO, and FTN main, and assign the names respectively. We are done. So the task 13, it says assign IP addresses and configure default gateway for switches. So we do the IP addresses and default gateway uh, for SWA. So for that we will go here for the VLAN table here. So for we will do for GBE SWA. That's what we are here. So we have VLANs, and we are going to create an interface for VLAN 10. So interface VLAN 10 IP address is 192.168.10.4, and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway is this one. So we don't want to give no shut here. Only for the real interfaces you give no shut, because by default they are shut down. So the default gateway, you get out of the interface, and then you give IP default gateway is 192.168.10.1, exit. So this is how you give the default gateway. So for a GBE SWA, you have created VLANs 10, 20, and 30. You have the VLAN interface 10, and for that interface you are given the IP address, you are given the subnet mask, and you are given the default gateway. The same way you can do it for FTN main and GB TSO. So we have assigned the IP addresses and the default gateway for GBSWA. So you can do it for main and TSO. And now uh, we have to trunk the ports, assign access. Okay, task 14, trunk the ports in switches as per the requirement and allow necessary VLANs into it. So we are now working with VLANs 10, 20, and 30. So these are the necessary VLANs. See, this question does not give you it. It is not a direct task. You have to think for it, and you have to trunk the ports. So seeing this topology here, for this switch GBE SWA, So we are going to trunk FA0/2 and FA0/3 because these are the two ports which needs to allow multiple VLANs. So these are the two ports which needs to be trunked here for GBE SWA. But in the case of a TSO, this one, the trunk will be for FA0/3 and 2. And for FTN main, it is going to be this FA0/2. Okay, so you want to know which one you're trunking. So you have to understand the trunking, only then you can assign this. So now task 14, you're going to trunk the ports. So I do it for a GBE SWA 150 interface range FA0 slash what 0/2 and 3, FA0/2 to 3, switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk allowed, VLAN 10, 20, 30. So these are the three VLANs we are working with. So I just allow 10, 20, and 30. So trunk the ports as per the and allow the necessary VLANs. So we are done with task 14. So assign task 15, assign access to all the required ports in switches GBESW. So access ports here is FA0/1 is the only access port here. So for this access port, this is going to be for GBE OPR1. So which VLAN does it belong to? It should be belonging to what? It is a DHCP. So it should be VLAN 10. So this one will be VLAN 10. So what we are going to do here is assign access port here. So interface FA0/1 switch port mode access put access VLAN 10. And the final thing here is task 16, based on the addressing table, configure 8021Q sub interfaces for 10 and 20 for gig 000. So this is the main part here. So we are going to work on with both GBE. So this interface here. So Cisco console, Cisco config. Yeah, interface gig 0/0/0. I'm going to do encapsulation 8021Q. So initially I say no shutdown. I'm opening the port. Now 0/0/0 dot 10. That's what is asked in is given in the addressing table here. Dot 10. And so here encapsulation dot 1Q, and I have to give the VLAN ID. The VLAN ID is 10. Say IP address is 192.168.10.1, 255.255.0. Shut. Exit. I don't want to give no shut here because you have primarily the physical interface has been enabled, activated. So interface gig 0/0/0 dot, the next one is 20, encapsulation dot 1Q20, IP address is 192.168.20.1, 255.255.0. Exit, exit. So I think we are done with part B. So we have created VLANs, we have assigned the IP addresses and the default gateway, trunk ports are done, access ports is done, and we have encapsulated. So that's all for this part. We will continue with the next part with part C, RIP configurations. Thank you very much for listening this video.